Good morning, Seekers. This is Fernanda from the Sand Channel. Today I'm going to do the monthly reading for you, Taurus sign. And for those who don't know the Sand Channel, Sand means I am in Latin. So I am, you are, we are. We can achieve our goals, improve as human beings through advice, through the guidance of tarot. It's a simple, basic reading referring only to the month of May, because that way we can see what advice there is, which I think is the most important, and we can improve ourselves, get better, so that we're ready when June comes. And so, consecutively, right? We keep improving little by little, month by month, until we manage to reach our goal, which is to make better choices in our lives, take better directions for our lives, and become better people, people who have a better life, because we all deserve it. So let's get started. Don't mind the noise, because I'm recording in my backyard. Let's see which major arcana will rule the month for Taurus. Taurus, I ask my spirituality. I ask my guides for guidance. I sincerely and truly ask that I may be able to help the people here on this channel who are Taurus with the truth and only the truth. I honor my channel, I honor my spirituality, and I honor the Taurus people who are here. Thank you. Let's go, everyone. A major arcana that will rule the month of May for the sign of Taurus. Here we go. Let me put it here. The space is small, folks. I'm sorry. Now we are going to take the areas of our lives. What are the areas of our lives? Work, relationships, family life, money, all those things that make up our daily lives. That's why I make games. Really simple, everyday games, because we improve our daily lives. And there's no magic, folks. It's us, it's our behavior, it's our actions. Let's draw the areas. It's noisy, isn't it, guys? Oh my God, just ignore it, okay? Let's go. How will work be for the sign of Taurus in the month of May, both for those who are employed and those who are unemployed? How will relationships be both for those who are in a relationship and for those who are single? Health, social life for the month of Taurus. Domestic life. What is the advice for Taurus this month? What should they focus on? What should they do? And money. So let's see which arcana will rule. The Hanged Man Arcana. The Hanged Man Arcana by itself speaks of self-sacrifice. It also talks about some losses. My kitty wants to come here. It talks about us being kind of stuck, kind of stagnant. But now we have to put this together with all areas of our life to see. Let's go. Work. For those who are employed, the Hanged Man Arcana speaks of a job that isn't very good, a job that drags on, a job that's kind of bad, a job where it feels like I'm just stuck there, stagnant, not growing. But for those who are working, this Three of Pentacles in the month of May indicates some help. The Three of Pentacles is always about external help. It's always someone coming to assist you. But it also speaks a lot about entrepreneurship, about forming partnerships. I don't know if you work at a company, a business, or are self-employed, but here it talks about a venture, about someone who helps you to form a partnership. The Three of Pentacles is a very good card, and it always represents an expert. Let's suppose you're a salesperson. You're a saleswoman. Your sales are going badly. And then something comes up that helps you, a person who helps you, or a company that helps you. Or maybe you take a course. It's always someone who comes to help you with what you know how to do. I sell clothes, and someone comes and helps me with these clothing sales, or they tell me, hey, sell this here and you'll sell more. So yes, there is help. For those who are unemployed, the Hanged Man speaks of stagnation, right? Of being stuck, of a loss. A job opportunity appears for you. Once again, someone helps you. There's always someone helping here. Someone recommends you. Someone says, look, I need someone. They need someone over there. A job opportunity comes up for you who are unemployed with someone's help. Okay? Yeah. You won't stay unemployed. If you're stuck right now, you can count on someone's help. Relationship. Relationship, for those who are in a relationship. The Hanged Man card indicates a certain wear and tear in the relationship. Right, of course, this is normal for those who have been in a relationship for a long time. Things wear out. But most importantly, the Hanged Man mainly refers to someone who is in a relationship but whose mind is still focused on the past. Not a past because they want someone or like someone from the past, but stuck in how things used to be back then. Oh, 20 years ago, that's when I was happy. Oh, 20 years ago, the person was like this. 20 years ago, and the person lives just to keep remembering that those were the good times. But that time doesn't exist anymore, people. That time is over. It's time to change. It's time to look ahead. It's time to do things differently. Get out of this self-sacrifice of constantly remembering how good it was and how it's not good anymore. So for those who are in a relationship, what is being asked here? The Knight of Cups always talks about invitations, right? The Knight of Cups is very affectionate. He's the kind of person who makes proposals, who extends invitations. So you in your relationship get out of this stagnation. Stop dwelling on the pain of thinking that things were good back then and aren't anymore. Today is no longer the same as it was in the past. So either you or someone from your partner, right here, you can apply it to your own situation. So what is it asking for? It's asking you to make invitations to innovate and make new proposals to your partner to do different things. That's what it's asking of you. Who are in a relationship, reinvent yourself. Make this relationship, which is already worn out, become something different. And for those who are single, the Hanged Man card often points to someone from the past. But I always say this in my readings. This past, represented by the Hanged Man, is that person from way back, but it's someone who is still exactly the same. There has been no improvement in this person. When it's another card that also refers to the past, let's say, for example, Judgment, then yes, the person comes back, but they return changed. Not this one. This person is exactly the same as they were before. So you might receive an invitation, because the Page of Cups speaks of an invitation. An invitation appears, but it's from an ex-boyfriend, an ex-fling, someone from way back. So later we'll look at the advice, right? Remember, everyone? The Hanged Man, he comes back exactly the way he was. Okay? Now let's look at health. Taurus, health. The hanged man always refers to some kind of loss, to some kind of wear and tear. To wear and tear, right? Look at me saying it wrong. And here the Two of Wands says that you're stagnant when it comes to your health. Just watching, observing, not moving forward or backward. You know there's some loss in your health. You know there's some pain or in some kind of pain. Something in your body isn't right, but you don't take a stand. You don't take action to go see a doctor. Guys, I don't even need to wait for the advice to tell you this. Go see a doctor. Because something is wrong with you. The hanged man, it kind of means that something is spoiled, in quotes, okay, guys? Understand what I mean by spoiled? Something there is being lost and something is rotting, in quotes. It's just an expression. And here you are, just watching, but not doing anything. So, Taurus sign, go see a doctor. Of course, only for those who are actually feeling something, okay? Social life. So, your social life for the month of May, the hanged man, again, another stagnant arcana. So, there's stagnation, especially because the Queen of Pentacles only invests in what she's sure of, right? What's guaranteed. She is a confident queen. She's that woman who takes care of her own territory. So I believe it's going to be a somewhat slow month when it comes to your social life, meaning going out and visiting places you're already familiar with. But this queen, she holds back, she restrains herself. It could even be for financial reasons, I don't know, let's check the money part. But it's a month that's a bit slower, precisely because you, Taurus, are an earth sign, a fixed sign, and hold back a little on your social life. Hold back a bit so you don't invest in things that maybe aren't the most important for you this month, okay? Domestic life. Domestic life. What is domestic life? It's our home. It's where we live either with a husband, wife, children, or with your father, mother. It depends. Here it talks about a sacrifice at home. What is a sacrifice within the home? It's when we really have to sacrifice ourselves for our family, for our children, husband, mother, whoever it may be. But the Ten of Swords, guys, the Ten of Swords always brings an ending. This ending, I always explain to people, look, it's not the swords, we are this person lying here. So every 10 is an ending. What does this Ten of Swords bring to an end? It brings an end to this sacrifice within the home. But it always comes with pain, right? It's of course there's swords, there are a bunch of swords stuck in your back. It puts an end to the sacrifice. Does it end the sacrifice itself? No. Since it's about the mind, it ends the way we make this sacrifice. It puts an end to our ego, our prides, our vanity, but it comes with suffering, with a certain pain. So this is a month when that sacrifice within your home comes to an end. It needs to be brought to an end, even if it hurts someone, no matter who it is. But it's time to put a stop to it, to stop sacrificing yourself inside this house, inside your home, whatever your home may be. Okay? So here we have an end to this sacrifice. Of course, it won't be very easy, ma'am, because here we have to take action, whatever it may be, right? And that action brings a bit of pain, but it's necessary. It's time to put a stop to this. So that's domestic life, okay, folks? Advice. I already expected that. This advice really came very much in line with what I was saying, right? I'm saying everything wrong, aren't I? Referring to this Ten of Swords. What is the advice? What is the counsel? The advice is simply this. Behave like the arcana, the way it behaves. Here it is facing down. It is still reflecting. So stop. Think about yourself, reflect. Don't take any action regarding the situations in your life, except when it comes to the doctor, okay? You have to go to the doctor. Why? Because the King of Cups, as advice, he says, think about yourself. Put yourself first. The King of Cups is the one who looks out for himself first, and only then looks out for others. So stop with this self-sacrifice, this sacrifice at home. This really comes up here, look, this really matches, right, with your home, inside your house. It's you who makes the effort. It's you who makes sacrifices at home. It's just you. It's just you. So that's the advice. Put yourself first. Think about yourself. Reflect. If you need help, seek more help for yourself, not for others. Me first, me second, me third. All right? Money. Money. The Hanged Man, it speaks of loss of money. Something gets lost. And with this Knight of Wands, it could mean two things. Money coming in and going out, because the Knight of Wands is impulsive, right? Money that I spend impulsively, money that comes in and money that goes out. Of course, is there money coming in here? There is. There's money coming in, but just as it's coming in, folks, it's going right back out. And it's because of impulsiveness. I spend because of impulsiveness. I buy on impulse. Because the Knight of Wands is also someone who does everything for others, right? He does it. He's very empathetic. He's very much about others, you know? So here, money comes in, but money also goes out just as quickly as it comes in. Okay? So what's most important here for me, for you, for all of us, would be the advice, Taurus. It's the month for you to stop, to reflect, to spend time thinking about all the different situations in your life. Maybe for those who aren't in a relationship, or for those who are, right? I feel unseen by my partner, or maybe my partner feels that way about me. Today things aren't like they used to be, back when I was happy. So it really calls for that look. Look at yourself. Look inward, see what your real needs are. Put yourself first. Try to change that in your relationship, you know, by doing something different, making suggestions, inviting your partner, making changes. He's very gentle, right? Be gentle. Change, because there is, right? The Hanged Man itself already says, there is some suffering here. My life isn't good. You know, he talks a lot about that. My life isn't good, I'm suffering, and that's really true. Life really isn't good, you really are suffering. But there are then some things that need to be done, right? Put an end to this pain. Put an end to this situation where you give, and give, right? Think about yourself and seek out the things that bring you pleasure. That's very much what the King of Cups is about. I seek out the things that give me pleasure. I think about myself, about my own needs. Okay? Well, everyone, that was a reading. It's simple, it's quick, but it's very meaningful. It's very effective for us to think and reflect, because when we follow the advice, which is what tarot is for, when we follow the advice, we are able to change. Change the energies for the coming month, change our attitudes, which I think is what we've been seeking, right? So let's improve this month of May, or so that in June we can have a better month. That's how it works. It's gradual. We improve little by little, step by step. Is something not going well here today? Let's work on improving it for next month. My home life is great. Is my relationship not going well today? Let's work on improving that so next month things get better. There's no magic trick. That doesn't exist. But our attitude does make a difference. Well, thank you very much. If you enjoyed this, I ask that you subscribe to the channel so we can keep working. I would really like you all to also leave suggestions or questions about what kind of reading you would like me to do. I'll bring other things later on, but always focusing on the basics so we can organize our lives from the inside out and from the outside in. Thank you. I honor my spirituality, I honor my channel, and I honor each one of you who are here